Women want to be the source of your happiness, your pain, your sadness. They want to be the focal point of that energy, okay? So when a woman goes hot and cold, or she becomes wishy-washy, or she breaks up with you, when you don't show her that, she doesn't matter, or, whatever, what'll happen is she will come back because she wants to be that purpose. She wants to be the reason why you smile, the reason why you cry, the reason why you can't sleep at night. Too many men are fixated on keeping that woman around, keeping that certain situation going. It might be good sex, it might be good company, but for whatever reason, when you like a woman, you subconsciously, inadvertently give off this energy that you're trying to keep her. You make your purpose the woman, okay? And that's a wrong thing to do. That's a horrible thing to do. It's very unhealthy. And I've been there when you don't want that to end. You start to overcompensate and do a lot of different things, and it repels the female. Your purpose in life and your drive should be your goals, your mission in life. And when you give that sort of energy off, when you get around women, etc., what'll happen is she'll gravitate towards you automatically. The number one alpha male trait that women go crazy over is indifference. And I'm going to explain to you in this video, give you a couple examples as well. Okay? I never forget, I went downtown Chicago. I was working for a company. It was a couple years ago. And my phone charge was about 27%. And I was going to be going all day. And I forgot to bring my USB cord. I had an iPhone. And I get there at about 8 a.m. and I get home at about 10 p.m. My phone died maybe midway through the work day. I get home, charge my phone up. As soon as it comes on, I get about a half dozen news from this particular woman I had just started talking to about less than a week prior to me going to this specific venue to do some work. Now, what happened? She was like, oh, what happened to you? I don't know. I thought something got hurt. I thought I said something wrong. I really missed you. I hadn't slept with this woman or anything. What took place was, in her mind, she was like, oh, this guy doesn't like me. But she don't know that I was just on my grind. I was just making moves. I was just doing things to better my life. Guys, when you give this sort of energy off and you're not needy and you show that you don't care if you lose her or not, trust me, it'll keep her around and keep her attracted. You cannot care. Alpha males don't care if they keep the woman around. Alpha males don't care if she stays or goes. Now, a beta male, a guy who, and you don't have to have a lot of options. You just have to be busy doing things. You have to not care if she's around. You have to, your life has to be better. You have to have a lot of better things going on besides her. And when you give off this sort of feel to different women, and you do it inadvertently. I wasn't trying to ignore this particular woman when I went to do a project for this company. I was just, on my grind doing things, and I forgot, to charge my phone, and boom, I get a half dozen news. And this has happened to me multiple times, okay? Now, had I was texting her throughout the day at this specific thing I was at, this function and everything, I most likely wouldn't have gotten those news, okay? Guys, you have to let women know, okay, that you have things going on besides her, and you cannot be afraid to lose her. The beta male, a guy it's in his thing. I've been there. You're really excited about a girl. She's attractive, and you want to continue to communicate with her. You're giving off a vibe that you're afraid to lose her, and that's not good for you. That's not healthy for you. You should always put your grind and your purpose first, and subconsciously what will happen is the woman will gravitate towards you. She won't want to leave. She'll make her go crazy. I'll give you another example. I never forget. It was a few years ago. I was with her ex, and she broke up with me. She broke the news over text. Hey, I think we're going in a different direction in our lives and everything like that. And guess what? I didn't say anything. I could have said, I could have blew her up and said, hey, baby, let's work things out. Where did we go wrong? You know what I said? I looked at the text message because it was at night, and I just didn't say anything. That indifference caused this woman to knock on my door and say, hey, about 4 days later, I miss you. What happened to you? And you don't care about me. All this crazy stuff. She was texting me, and because she wanted me to react, she wanted some sort of energy. Okay, whether it be a positive or negative when she broke me the news. But since I showed indifference, like I didn't care about that particular situation and her leaving and breaking up with me, whatever, because I really didn't. And I just was kept going about my life, and I had a couple other women on my roster and everything, so it really didn't matter. She came around. Indifference will make a woman go crazy, because this ex, in particular, she thought I was gonna go wild over her. She was a really attractive girl, and she thought I was gonna lose my mind and chase her down and want to work things out. But when you hold frame and when you show that I don't care if you stay or go to these women, I guarantee you they're gonna lose their mind. Now here's the thing: even if they don't go crazy, they don't chase you back or send you news like this particular woman that I told you about, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do these things or act like you don't care or put on a front, because a lot of times women can sense that, oh, he's faking or whatever. Just be on your grind. Just have a purpose. Just have something that means more to women, that means more to that particular woman that you're seeing. And I guarantee you, she will come around. She will go crazy for you because she wants to be number one. And here's the thing: when a woman feels that she's not on top, that she's not your number one priority, what she'll do is try to work hard for that spot. Okay? She'll want to work hard for your approval, to get that top spot and be above your job and your purpose and your particular business, because women want your undivided attention. And if you don't give them that undivided attention, when you give off that energy that you don't care if she stays or goes, that this particular thing that I'm doing in life means more to you than her, I guarantee you, she will gravitate towards you. She will chase after you. She will go crazy. She will lose her mind. Okay? Guys, your life, your priorities come first. Make women your third, fourth priority. Your health should be first, yourself, your job, your career, your education. Then she comes last. Every time. That's how it should be. And this is why women are attracted to the Tyrones and Pookies and Chads and those guys, because guess what? Those guys give the energy like, man, I don't care about this girl. I'm living from day to day. You know what I'm saying? I'm living how I want to live. And this is what caused these women to chase these guys and seek their approval, because they give off the vibe of indifference. They don't care where if they see her tomorrow. And this is what makes them go crazy. You want to make a woman lose her mind? The key is indifference, my brothers. Be indifferent. Act like she doesn't exist. And stay focused on your grind. You'll see the difference. You'll see the results.